guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm going to show you in this video on how to create a rolling star tumbling block. So you just do a round. I'm going to show you how to do it. And this is all hand piecing. This is not EPP, English paper piecing. This is all just hand piecing. We're going to start here, do the star first, then we're going to do the rolling blocks, then we're going to do these, and then we're going to do the edges. Alright, this might be 2 videos, but I'm going to try and get it all done in one. So for hand piecing, all you need is some thread, a needle, I use number 12, and then scissors, and I cut my thread to my elbow there. Okay, I'm gonna try and talk loud because the last video I did, my voice didn't carry that well. So I've also got other videos on how to cut it from a pattern, and also how to cut the fabric, because I cut my fabric pretty fast. I don't just do like one at a time, so I have a video on my YouTube channel on how to cut your fabric too. If you want this pattern, I just traced it from the book Threads of Time by Nancy J. Martin, so you could get it from there, or honestly if you want to just email me, I can, or not email me, if you want to go on Courtney Land Quilts at Instagram and message me, I'll just send you the template for free. I can email it to you and then you can print it. And using that previous video that I've done, you can see how I do my templates and all that. Okay, so I start at the end, basically I put the good sides together and I just start here, I do a back stitch, and then I go all the way down. I open it up and I do a simple little finger press, and then I grab another piece of the star. And so I actually made one of these yesterday. I was trying to make a video of this yesterday, but then I didn't like my fabric choices, and so I basically made 4 sample blocks that I didn't like. I thought I liked them at first, but then I just didn't like them. Sorry guys, I've got a little cold, so you might hear me cough or take a drink of my coffee. So what I do is I just do a little running stitch to the end here. And honestly, the best way to learn how to do this is watch my video and then just like slow it down and watch me do it again. That's the great part about learning on YouTube, is the teacher can be like right there on your iPhone and you can like replay it as many times as you need. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going through the ditch here. And I'm coming back to the end. The reason I do this is because I don't like cutting thread, then ending, then cutting. I just go back through the seams, so I don't have to keep getting new thread out. And that's just a technique I've learned because I hand piece so much that I have learned all these and made up all these little things that I do to help me like kind of be more efficient with it. Again, you could probably do this on a sewing machine, this block, if you want. But I like doing this by hand. I like doing a lot of hand work because I have little kids and I take them a bunch of places and I need little projects to come with me. And I also love watching Netflix, and I just sit in front of the TV and I watch my Netflix shows. Let me make sure this is all in frame. Okay, good. And I watch them. Okay. So I did this part. The 4 part, like look at the seams. Like English paper piecing, you'd see some of the seams, but with hand piecing you don't see any of the seams. Okay, so I'm gonna do another thread here. I'm gonna try and get this video done in like 10-12 minutes because yesterday it took me like 20 minutes to make this, or 20-25 minutes to make this block, and my phone just didn't hold all that, so I'm gonna try and get it done a little faster. Okay, so again, just like when you start, you put the good sides together, like here, and just hold them, like you just hold them with your hand, and then you do stitch, and then I do another back stitch here, and then I just start doing a running thread. And if you look at my stitch work, you want to get it as straight as you can, and you want it to give about a 1/4 seam, or 1/4 inch seam. And you know, the first time you make this block by hand, it's not going to be the most amazing block, but by the 10th one that you make, it will be amazing. It'll be like second nature, and you probably won't even look while you watch your shows or sit at the park or take a break from your hike to do some piecing. It just comes very natural. Okay. And then I put the good sides together here, and I just start at the bottom. I do a little back stitch just to I just do it out of habit, honestly. It just keeps things a little more secure. Yeah. So I got to the end there. I'm going to do a little back stitch, make sure it's secure. I'm going to go back in through the seam. And then again, I'm putting the good sides together, and I'm going to go back up again. There you go, see here. I guess I go in about twice and then I do a back stitch. I just use my needle, get everything right, make sure my thread doesn't bunch. And then I just go upwards. Do a little back stitch here, and then I'm going to keep going upwards. And honestly, I know people are like, oh my gosh, hand piecing, that would take forever. It really doesn't. If you want to do like a little experiment, look at your phone and see how much time you spend on your phone, which I spend a lot of time on my phone too, so I'm not judging, but we have a lot more downtime than we think. And you could always just throw in some hand piecing to decrease your phone time, which, yikes. I mean, I love my Instagram. Okay. All right, now I'm going to end my thread here real quick because I need more thread. And I just do a bunch of back stitches. When I know I can't really do a big knot, I'll do like a bunch of back stitches. A little knotted at the end here. I do need more thread. So again, this is all you need. Just need needle, thread, scissors to hand piece, which is lovely. Which means very low cost to get it started. Okay, I'm going to pick up right where I left off. Back stitch here. Just go in. End. Make sure nothing gets all messed up here. There we go. Okay, perfect. And then I go this way. Alright, now this is my last part. I'm going to go back again through the seam. And my star is almost done. Stars are just so fun to make, and a lot of people just think they're so hard. So when you show people the star you made, they're going to be like, oh my gosh. It's a really good one to wow people. Okay, so now I just go right through the center. This is where I kind of even everything up. I go right there through the center of the star. And then I just do my stitches. Do a little back stitch here. And since I do have my iron on right now, I'm actually going to go over and iron it real quick. But usually I don't really need to iron it. Like yesterday I was hand piecing these in the car and I didn't iron them and I just kept piecing to the next step. So you don't need to, but I have my iron on hot right now, so I'm going to use it so you can see how crisp it looks. I mean, ironing when you finish hand piecing is very satisfying. Needle down. Alright, I'm going to go iron this. this is how it looks. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we just put it back. You see how it fits right in there? It's so cute. So now we're going to do the tumbling blocks here. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I just go around and around. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this video in two. I'm going to do the blocks here, and then I'm going to do another video of how to finish it off with the outside there. Because I don't think it's all going to fit into one video. So what I do is I just start at the end of one star like this. And I do my back stitch there, and I go all the way in, I go all the way down to the corner here. And then I just open it up, switch to the other side, I line it up with my hands. And you go here. See how pretty that looks. Alright, now I'm going to do the center part. You just keep going around, around and around and around. And I just hold it with my hands like this. Just keep going. It's really satisfying when you're all done. And especially when you get to iron all of it. I love the ironing part. And I open it again. And I do it to the good side here. And I just go back up to here. So I'm going to end the video here because it's basically the same thing. You just go around and around and around. And I want to make sure I get all this in video and the stuff doesn't, or my video doesn't stop. So I'm going to finish it to here. I'm going to show you guys what I do. And then I'm going to do a second video on this block to show you how to do the rest of the block. I don't want my energy to go bad. Okay, so here's part one of the video, and I'm just going to finish this part, and in the second video I'm going to show you how to do the rest of it. Okay, thanks guys. If you can like this video, comment, and then share on your Facebook, that would be awesome. That really helps me to make more of these videos. Thank you guys.